Welcome back, viewers. A shocking news from Central America, Honduras. According to a senior police officer, a horrific incident occurred at a women's prison in Honduras, where members of a gang brutally murdered 46 female inmates. The assailants employed gunfire and machetes to carry out the killings before confining the survivors to their cells and dosing them with a flammable substance. The resulting fire was so intense that it blackened the cell walls and rendered the beds twisted heaps of metal. The officer, John Lopez, who serves as the Chief of Operations for the National Police, stated that a group of armed individuals targeted a rival gang cell block. They locked the doors, unleashed gunfire upon the inmates, and allegedly used some form of oil to ignite the fire. An investigation is still underway to gather further details. Honduras President Xiomara Castro declared that the riot, which took place in the town of Tamara, located approximately 30 miles, 50 km northwest of the capital, was a premeditated act orchestrated by gangs with the knowledge and tolerance of the security authorities. As forensic teams continued their work and identified additional remains, questions arose among the public regarding how members of the Barrio 18 gang managed to smuggle guns and machetes into the prison and freely move between different cell blocks. Following the riots, authorities discovered 18 pistols, an assault rifle, and 2 grenades. John Lopez acknowledged that there were evident shortcomings by individuals involved in the incident, stating, "Obviously there must have been human failures." He further added that a thorough investigation is being conducted, including an examination of all the employees at the detention center. Outside the morgue in the capital city of Tegucigalpa, distraught family members awaited information about their incarcerated loved ones. Sandra Rodriguez, the Assistant Commissioner of Honduras Prison System, mentioned that the attackers somehow managed to remove the guards at the facility, with no reported injuries to the guards themselves. The violence unfolded on Tuesday around 8 a.m. According to Yuri Mora, the spokesperson for Honduras National Police Investigation Agency, of the 46 victims, 26 were burned to death, while the others were either shot or stabbed. Several injured inmates were receiving treatment at a hospital in Tegucigalpa. Family members expressed that there were clear indications of escalating tensions between the Barrio 18 and MS-13 rival gangs, with origins in Los Angeles. These groups have long vied for control over drug trafficking and extortion in Central America. Jonna Paulo, who anxiously waited outside the morgue for updates regarding her mother and sister Carla, revealed that they had shared concerns on Sunday about the situation inside the prison. She stated that Barrio 18 members were unruly, engaging in frequent conflicts with other inmates. This conversation occurred before communication was abruptly cut off. Anonymous woman, fearing potential retaliation, shared her concern while waiting for news about her friend Alexandra, age 26, who was held in cell block 1 on robbery charges. According to the woman, Alexandra had informed her on Sunday that members of Barrio 18 had threatened them, demanding the surrender of a relative. Such demands often involve providing the gang with personal information about the targeted individual, including their name, address, and description, enabling the gang to later engage in kidnapping, robbery, or murder. Authorities refer to the killings as a terrorist act, but also acknowledge that certain areas of the prison were effectively controlled by gangs. Within the country's prisons, gangs hold significant power, with inmates often establish their own rules and engaging in the illicit trade of prohibited items. The challenge for officials lies in preventing the smuggling of drugs, grenades, and firearms into the prison system. Despite efforts as highlighted by human rights expert Joaquin Mejia, events like the recent riot reveal that the authorities have been unable to effectively address this issue. President Xiomara Castro has vowed to take drastic measures in response to the tragedy. The riot may increase pressure on her to adopt the extreme policies pursued by President Nayib Bukele in neighboring El Salvador. Bukele's anti-gang campaign, initiated in March 2022, has resulted in the arrest of over 67,000 individuals, which accounts for more than 2% of the country's population. While the crackdown has gained popularity among Salvadorians, it has come at a significant cost of democracy and human rights. In December, Castro declared a state of exception that partially suspended constitutional guarantees. This measure has been extended twice, but analysts remain skeptical about its meaningful impact on reducing crimes. And that's all, folks. That was the Bulletin in Brief for you. Stay informed, stay connected.